This is the warriorforum.com. This is one of the most popular and best internet marketing forums on the internet, and there is an awful lot of information in here, and you could very easily completely lose weeks reading everything here. This is a forum where many of the big name marketers frequent. They post, they read, they buy, they look, and they listen. You can often hear from them here, and you can often watch them as they buy products and market some of their products here as special offers. Now, what we're interested in particularly is complete websites for sale. This is a new section that they've only put in a couple of months ago, so it's still relatively new, but it's already very popular. So let's click on it and have a look. Okay, now here they will charge you $20 to make a post, which is fair enough. But before we go anywhere, we need to look at this sticky and understand how to use the site. The Warriors Forum is heavily moderated and they do not tolerate idiots. So if you're going to come in, spam, mess around, post something that isn't very good, isn't useful, doesn't adhere to their rules, then they're not going to be very happy with you and you'll waste your money. So what you do is again, it's like Digital Point in that you post your offer as a normal forum post. So you just click new topic on the previous page, and then what you do is post everything in there. Then what you do here is you click on this URL, enter your Warrior Forum username, which you'll have signed up for, and pay the $20. And then what you'll find is that they'll approve it. It may not be immediately, so be aware it's a real person. So it may take a few hours. Sometimes it takes 12 to 24 hours. It depends what the real people are up to. But you can see here they tell you can bump your offer back up. So when it falls off the bottom of page 2, you can bump your form back up by paying another $20. So there you are. So if you try and do this beforehand, they'll knock you off the forum. Okay, and it says here, once the site sells, please edit your title and put the word sold in front of it, which is fair enough. So because this is such a heavily moderated site, you need to know the rules. You need to pay attention to this and make sure you understand it. Because if you don't understand it, they will literally kick your posting off here and you'll have wasted your time. So you can see there's a couple of pages. There's not that many at the moment, but there's still some good posts here. It's a good place to get in front of some very big named people. So you can see, let's have a look at this one here that's sold. Okay, so we can see here what the site's all about. You can see he's telling you all about it, and what he's thrown in here that's rather attractive is he's going to personally coach you over the telephone until you've had your first $1,000 month, or you've added an additional $1,000 to your existing internet. So that makes it a very, very attractive proposition. So there you are, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's done Sonic the Hedgehog site. So it's called sonicburrow.com. And you see here, it's monetized by AdSense, an affiliate program here, eBay auctions, and Amazon as well. So plus, he's added a chat room, some images, some auto-updating YouTube videos, and a forum community. So that's what you get. It's based on WordPress, and you'll transfer it, set it up, and install it on your server. So that's not too bad, is it? I mean, that's a really good deal, and he's offering it to you for less than $300. I mean, that's not bad at all. And you can see here, he posted it at 4:28 on the 8th of the 11th. And it sold the next day. So it sold within sort of, what's that, 12, 24 hours. Didn't take long for him to well, just under 12 hours. Didn't take him long to sell it. Why did it sell quickly? Because it's an incredible proposition. You know, it's a good site, good niche, lots on the site, good money. So well worth doing. So you can see there's many more sites here. If we find another one that's sold, this anti-aging one for example, let's have a look at this one. So here you are, here's another one. There's a testimonial there, which is good. That helps build credibility. Here's some information about the site, and this is an important phrase to add. I will only sell one of these sites. That adds value. If you're going to sell a site again and again, then it's going to be much lower value than if you just sell it once. If you sell it once and it's unique, then it's going to be much higher value. So you can see there a screenshot of the site. Looks quite nice actually. Looks quite nice, very clear. The ads, you can see the monetization. You've got adverts there. You've got an Amazon widget there, and so on. You can see what you get is you get nice domain. That is a nice domain name actually. You get a customized theme. You get unique content. You get 10 unique articles. You get these plugins. This is how it's monetized, and there you are. So there you are. There's some more testimonials at the bottom, which is always good. Okay, so there you are. This is quite good. This person, whoever Pixel is, has obviously spent some time thinking about it, because there's a good 11 reasons for buying a prepackaged site. So that's very, very good. So there you are. So someone there complaining about it all. So let's have a look. So there you are. See, this is quite useful. There's somebody here justifying the price. They're saying, well, look, a keyword-rich domain name plus that is worth at least $50, plus the articles where you're up to $110. So you can see that there's a lot there about it. There's some useful information here. Some of this, like this, is stuff you could use perhaps in your own pages. So we've looked at a few sites here. There's plenty more. If you just come along and have a look through it, again, you can look at niche research. You can see what's selling, and you can see why it's selling, and that's important. But you can also have a look and see the kind of format of postings. Now what you want to do is you want to duplicate some of these. You want to write good posts and sell it here. Now if your site is good, it's got unique content, then you'll find that you will sell it here and you'll do quite well with it, simply because it is unique and people are after that. As I said to you, you can see here one of the first questions people ask on almost all of these sites is, does it have any traffic and revenue? And that's why this program is all about creating traffic and revenue and then selling the site, because by doing so you're going to get more value, you're giving more value, and so you're going to get paid more for your site. And I think that's very, very important. You know, would you rather get $100 or $300? You know, as I said, you create a site, you leave it sitting there, you drive traffic to it, you automate as much of the traffic driving as you can, and you will find that you get, you know, it slowly and surely goes up the search engines, and as it does so, you'll find that you get more and more traffic. So it's absolutely fantastic. There's some really, really good domain names here, and if you follow through what you've been taught in this course, you'll be listing yours here very, very soon and making money from it. But remember, you know, you've got two choices. You can go for the quick buck, turn the site round, create it in the morning, sell it in the afternoon, or you can keep it for 3 months, 1 to 3 months, and try and increase the value. And if it's a particularly good site, you might want to keep it a bit longer to further increase the value. So that's a number of the sites here. It's called the warriorforum.com. So come along and have a look through the completed websites for sale here. There's plenty of them, and you know, you'll find that there's some good stuff here, and you can list yours here as well. It only costs you $20, so that's not bad, and it will get a lot of attention. Because this forum is still fairly new, it's not completely saturated with posts yet. If you go into the Warrior Special Offer forum, you know, the posts in there are so frequent that, you know, things disappear very, very quickly. But because it's here, it's very very easy for people to see. It's not got the churn and the quick turnaround that the special offer site has. So anything you put on here is gonna get some attention, and because it's new, there's a lot of people coming in here and looking at it because of that fact. So you can find that you probably sell it here. But what I'd recommend is try it on one, see if it sells. If it doesn't, move on the other. You know, try it on Flipper first or here first. If it doesn't sell, switch, do it on the other. But bear in mind, the more times you have to list it and pay for listing, the more it's going to cost you, which means the less profit you're going to make. In an ideal world, you list it and you sell it the first time. And to do that, you have to follow what we've been saying in these videos about how to list it. Look at the ones that are working. We've obviously talked about some of those. Make sure you post as much information as possible. And if you do all that, then you've got much more chance of selling your site the first time and not having to continually relist it, which is going to cost you money. So this is the warriorsforum.com. It's a very good place to come and sell your website. As long as it's unique, it's original, you're going to do well here.